As a business owner, how are you dealing with inflation? How are you dealing with all these costs going up and still keeping your customers happy? Hey, welcome back. Jeff Heggie, Daily Success Strategies. Thanks for being with me today. We all know what's going on with inflation. Prices are going up, costs are going up, everything's going up. What are you doing as a business owner to keep your customers happy? Are you worried about that? Are you trying to eat costs? Are you trying to raise prices? What are you doing? Well, I want to go through a few scenarios that's going to show you why you can't just eat these costs, that you've got to include price increases, that you've got to look at how you're running your businesses and the importance of pricing strategies. So I'm going to share a few different stories. It's easier to do this on a whiteboard, but hopefully I can explain it good enough that it makes sense. First of all, let's talk about discounting. If you've got a product that you're selling for $100, and let's say that you make a 30% profit margin on it. Well, if you're selling that product and you're making $30 per product on it, it's costing you $70. If you decide to do a 10% discount on that 100, that means you're going to sell it for $90 instead of $100. It still costs you $70 for that product. So instead of making $30, you're making $20. Well, let's look at the results of what this does. First of all, if you're wanting to make $1,000, at $30, you need to sell just over 33 widgets, whatever the product is, to make that $1,000. But if you do that 10% discount, you got to sell 50 of them to make that same $1,000. That's 50% more product you have to sell just to make the same amount of profit. And think about it. How many times do you see a 10% discount? You know, for people to really look at a discount, I saw a study a while ago that said for a discount to really have an impact on clients, it's got to be like 40%. Well, if 10% does this, what does 40% do? So that's crazy. Now let's look at the other scenario. What about a price increase? When was the last time you increased your prices? So many businesses are scared to increase prices because they're going to lose customers, right? Well, let's look at a 10% increase in price. So if you've got a product that you're selling for $100, you want to increase the price by 10%. That's $10. So instead of making that $30 per product, now you're making $40. So not just 10% on that end, on the profit side of it, you're making 33% more profit. But go back to it again. When you're making $30 per item, it takes you 33 sales to make $1,000. Well, if you do a 10% increase, it goes from selling 33 to make that $1,000 to 25. And with that difference, that means with a small 10% increase, you would have to lose 25% of your clients to even just break even. And you're not going to lose 25% of your clientele over a 10% increase. Now, the other scenario that I actually did a story on Instagram yesterday about was with inflation, everything that's going on. A lot of people are like, well, my costs are going up, but I want to keep my customers happy. I'm going to eat these costs. So I want to share a story with you. My pool guy. You see this pool in the back behind me. He has been charging me $100 a month to take care of that pool. I don't know what his profit margins are. I don't know what his costs are, but let's just assume that he makes $50 of that. So $50 a month is his profit. Well, he just gave me a price increase to $120 because his costs went up $20. Well, what would happen if he would have eaten those costs? So if he's making $50 and to make $1,000, he's got to service 20 pools per month. Well, if he eats that, he goes from making $50 per pool to $30 per pool. For him to make the same amount of money, just to break even, he's got to service over 66% more pools just to make the same amount of money because he doesn't want to upset his customers and he wants to eat that cost. As a business owner, as prices go up, as your suppliers are increasing their prices, you cannot eat those costs. You've got to be able to pass them on to your customers. Yeah, none of us are enjoying inflation. None of us enjoy higher prices, any of those things. But that doesn't mean you're the one that has to eat that. So you've got to really pay attention to your different pricing strategies, why you're doing different things. With price increases, that's the sure way to make more revenue. But you've got to test it out. You've got to do it strategically. You got to know what you're doing. But you've got to be very diligent on understanding your pricing strategy and how you go about it. Now, come and join me. We're doing a free masterclass. We're talking about these things. We're talking about pricing strategies. We're talking about creating more leads. We're talking about increasing conversion, all of those things. Go to jeffheggie.com/business mastery and join us at it. But thanks for being with us. Hopefully this is something that really helps you with your business. Please share this with someone else. Thanks for being with me. I'll be back tomorrow. Why do some people succeed at all levels beyond their imagination while others struggle? The mind is the key to your success. Even the best strategy won't matter without the right mindset to implement it. For those who desire to be great, to do amazing things, and have an impact on the world, the Bigger Future Coaching Program is designed to take your life and your business to another level. If you're ready to make big commitments, be held accountable, and develop the success mindsets that'll take you beyond your dreams, join us today. Find out more at jeffheggie.com/group coaching. Hey, some of you may know this, but in addition to my coaching, I've recently joined Geneva Financial Home Loans, a mortgage lender headquartered in Chandler, Arizona, as a mortgage loan originator. I've always had a passion for serving others, and now I'm proud to also be a part of Home Loans Powered by Humans. If you're in the state of Arizona and looking to take the next step in your journey, contact me at 801-830-3858 to start the conversation. NMLS number 42056, BK number 0910215. Equal opportunity.
The athletes and parents of athletes. So much time, money, and effort is put into the physical aspect of your sport to become the best you can be. But the mental game, it's often neglected, and it's just as important as the physical game. In fact, it's usually the differentiator between the good and the great athletes. Come and join me in the Confident Athlete program where you'll learn to control your confidence, develop a powerful mindset, and unlock your full potential. Go to jeffheggie.com/confidentathlete to find out more.